Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Apologies about my late video today. Literally just had some crazy family emergency stuff going on this morning and this afternoon, so just didn't get enough time, so I do apologize. Thank you very much to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because I love doing these videos on a daily basis, documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We are just getting started. Also, watch the video straight through. Give it a good old thumbs up. Would really help me push the channel out to a lot more people, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's get straight into it. Little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please, please, please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. Do not take what I say in these videos as financial advice. Please jump on all the websites I use in these videos. They will give you a lot of confidence before jumping into this stuff. And me, my golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. Yes, we don't like to lose. We can lose money like that, especially in cryptos. All right, so please be careful. Do your own research. All right, now the formalities are out of the way. And yes, I do apologize about the awkward video filming at the moment, because I am doing this on my phone because I just haven't had time to literally get to the office today. Let's get into Coinspot to see what's happening in the market, by the way. I'm going to bring it up right now for everyone. Now, I do Coinspot and do apologize that this video is on a side angle right here. There is a referral link below. Please feel free to use that. $54,000 in Bitcoin. Not too, all over the place. It has stayed above 50, which is nice. But again, just really annoying for those who want to trade, obviously, cryptos. The whole market's been all over the place the last 48 hours. I mean, all weekend. It has always is on the weekends. It's really annoying. Ethereum sitting at 3,600 Australian dollars. By the way, this is all in Australian dollars. The rest of my apps are set to USD. You've got BNB at 534. XRP's up nearly 3% at $1.04. If you had have bought the dip on the weekend, it would have been really good, nice returns. Luna is at $118. Cardano's $1.19. Solana's $123. AVAX $106. Polkadot's at $23. Dogecoin 17 cents. You've got Shiba Inu as well. Some interesting stuff about Shiba Inu. An energy company in Australia has just started using Shiba Inu as a form of payment. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. Polygon Matic's $2.08. You've got Crow sitting at 56 cents. Cosmos at $41. What else we got here? New Protocol at 14. Link 19. Tron is at 8 cents right now. Algorand is $1.06. Mana $3.50. Stellar XLM is at 24 cents. FTM $2.29. Hedera sitting at 29 cents. You've got Sandbox at $4.15. VeChain is still incredibly cheap, guys, at 7 cents right now. That's so cheap. Axie Infinity is at $70 right now. And you can stake that and earn some beautiful passive income on Coinspot. What else we got here, guys? IOTA, a banking coin, $1.02. Keeps growing down here, guys. Aave's 170. Harmony 19 cents. Gala at 31 cents. Neo's at $29. Quant is at 170. Keeps growing down here, guys. Now, if we go straight to my favorite here, which is XDC, it's sitting at 7 cents right now. Now, I've got an interesting graph I'm going to show you all when I... obviously when I show you my Twitter page right now. So stick around for that. I'm going to bring this up now. So if I go to the news today, now this is very difficult to do this on these phones. I'm telling you, it's crazy stuff. All right, so let's bring up crypto bubbles. All right, now I can change this on the side. Now, obviously everything is in the greens today, which is really nice to see. The last couple of nights, obviously, have just been crazy. My trading bots are down like all over the place. Top gainers are XMR, Chili's. Anchor's down today, actually, right now on the day. It's 6.9%. It is down. So that's been pumping the last couple of days, which is really interesting. You've got Tron TRX at up 3.1%. I am holding a bag of Tron, which is really nice. KDA as well, 4.2%. Nexo, ZE Cash, and XRP is up as well. So again, Anchor Protocol was pumping, literally all week, and it's gone up a significant amount. So I'm not personally invested in Anchor Protocol, but be careful with that stuff. That's all I'm going to say, because I lost a significant amount of money on Olympus Down. Some other news here, guys. XRP Lawsuit, and yes, I talk about it a lot on this channel. Here's why you should be paying attention to the SEC vs Ripple lawsuit. There's a lot here, guys, in terms of what's going on with this case. So check this out. With Russia hit by sanctions and after being cut from the SWIFT system, many crypto watchers in the past few days have been talking about XRP's place in the banking world and the legal tangle with the SEC vs Ripple. Verdict to come in a second I like that. It's pretty funny. Trying to emphasize the SEC. During an interview, Fox Business News, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse shared his thoughts on the progress of the SEC vs. Ripple lawsuit. It has been a hectic few weeks of unsealed memos, and despite ongoing war, the XRP community was eager to know whether things were looking up for the controversial crypto asset. From his part, Garlinghouse expressed that he felt clarity was coming, he said, and so the case continues to move forward. We're expecting some decisions from the court, sooner rather than later, as it relates to a couple of decisions before the court. But look, it's moved slowly, and obviously it's moved very slowly. The executive also made sure to criticize the SEC chair, Gary Gensler's comparison of the crypto industry to the Wild West. Of course, the interview couldn't end without covering the Russia-Ukraine. I've also got some other updates about that as well. And the question of sanctions on this subject, Garlinghouse claimed that some crypto critics did not have enough knowledge about the way technology worked and were expecting a blanket ban on sanctioned countries. Furthermore, he stated that Ripple was a responsible actor working with US government. Now, that is an interesting point there. A boost of confidence. It's not just Garlinghouse who has been optimistic about the SEC vs. Ripple timeline. Crypto lawyer John Deaton, representing tens of thousands of XRP holders in the case, also echoed that Ripple CEO's opinion about a result coming soon. What's more, he expressed his confidence that unsealed evidence relating to him and emails would help bring out a settlement or even favorable verdict for XRP investors. Now, this is crazy, guys. So, about a possible ruling, Deaton explained earlier. I said Ether today or Monday. If today or Monday, it is not Monday. I will be shocked if it is not filed by the end of next week. This is all coming out this week, guys. So let's keep an eye on this. Some other interesting news here. Get rid of these pop-ups here. You've got PayPal suspends its services in Russia over Ukraine war. This is affecting a lot of people, guys. I mean, everyone uses PayPal for secure payments globally, and to see them being cut off from that now, I mean, that's just going to affect a lot of people. I mean, even a lot of people that don't even want this, conflict to happen. So it is affecting a substantial amount of people. And this is the power of control of centralized companies that can control your money. I personally use PayPal as well for my other businesses. And I actually, I think it's quite good. Although sometimes, with these centralized companies, they can just put in stuff like block your money, stop your money. And I mean, look at this, guys, completely cutting off and suspending its services in the whole country. It's pretty scary stuff. This is why I think it's critical for us to have it in control of our own money, especially with cryptos. Now, this is a news article coming out here. Australia needs to pick up the pace on crypto reform. So reform or risk missing out, guys. So check, this is really interesting, guys. So Australians could be cashing in on massive financial revolution, but are we doing enough to exploit the booming sector, guys? This is a really interesting article here. So an opportunity to lead the world on cryptocurrency will pass Australia by unless the government and its financial agencies do not pick up the pace. In a keynote to the APAC blockchain conference, I need to get a hold of that keynote as well, a copy of which obtained by NCA Newswire, Liberal Senator Andrew Bragg issued a rallying cry for the government to be given the right to have more power to bring digital asset reform a reality. I have always considered myself a liberal in the most orthodox sense in terms I believe in individual liberty, free markets and democratic government, he said. He said, that is why I'm instinctively quite resent about what I'm going to call for, giving the government the rights, resources, personal, and authority to carry out this agenda to effect. So this is all about cryptocurrencies. Check this out here. I just want to point out this fact in this article. A recent Senate inquiry, which Senator Bragg chaired, found that the market value of the digital asset ecosystem globally was about $2.8 trillion, around 221 million users worldwide. By 2030, cryptocurrencies and related digital assets could generate $68.4 billion in Australia and employ 205,000 people, 17 times the existing workforce, according to a report by professional services company Ernst & Young. Now that, I want to get a hold of that Ernst & Young report because that is a massive accounting firm. And obviously, you've got Josh Frydenberg there. Frydenberg is obviously, one man to get involved with all the crypto and technology and blockchain. Some other news here, you've got Cardano founder reveals JP Morgan does not own critical Cardano infrastructure. Now, this is really interesting. It seems as if JP Morgan have now literally backed Ethereum. So I'm not even invested in Ethereum. I'm just sick of their gas fees because they just does my head in. But it's really interesting to see what's come out here with Ethereum as well. So Consensus, I believe the company was, could be facing a multi-billion-dollar audit. So check this out here. Cardano founder Charles Hoskin has reacted to the news of blockchain company Consensus facing a multi-billion-dollar audit as shareholders claimed irregularities. So this is really interesting here. The IOHK CEO, IHOT, or whatever you're going to call it, indirectly hinted that a decentralization in Cardano ecosystem here tweeted, just want to point out that JP Morgan does not own any critical Cardano infrastructure. Consensus lawsuit reveals JP Morgan owns critical Ethereum infrastructure. And that is very fascinating to see that these boys here are now obviously owning some massive infrastructure of Ethereum, guys. I wonder why. Chosen ones. Now, if we go to the crypto meter right now, you can see where the money's been flowing in the last day. You've got BNB, Ethereum, UST, Luna, Solano, FET. I have no idea what FET is. LTC, Maha, and Gala. And they're obviously one of my favorites is Gala Games. Some other ones here, guys. You've got BTC, XRP, USD Tether, Atom, Harmony One, AVAX, Cardano, XNO, MVC. I have no idea what those ones are. Obviously, I know Cardano, Harmony One, AVAX, etc. XRP, of course, that's a given. But very fascinating. If I go to the hour, let's just bring this up right now. Luna, UST, XRP as well. So that's really good to see XRP flying right there. ORIN, AVAX, and MYCE. Some other ones that I'm not too familiar with, but I'll have to get a look into that. Now, let's go to Twitter today because I want to bring this up now. Let's go to Twitter. There's a heap of stuff on here, guys. And I can't turn this on the side here, so I do apologize, but I just want to point out something. Check this out here if I can turn this here. There we go. This is basically the structure of the banking coins, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Ripple XRP doing real-time cross-border settlements, institutional transactions. That is where the big money is going to be. Just pointing that out. This is a great graph, by the way, and thank you to XDC News for this one. If you go down here, guys, check this out. Stellar, transfer digital currency to fiat globally. Everyone has its place. You've got IOTA, auto machine to machine transactions, human data valued and exchange value and exchange. JPM Morgan, well, I'm not going to get into those, but Algorand, decentralized finances for business and decentralized applications. Again, that is incredible. And Xinfin, my biggest one here, international trade and settlement mechanism for dApps. Everyone has a place here. All of these projects have a place. ISO 222, standard for electronic data exchanges between financial institutions. You've got Corda, permission blockchain platform enables private business transactions. R3, venture development to accelerate core dApps and startups. Keep having a look here. JP Morgan, P2P, cross-border payment financial institutions. That's that JPM coin that they're trying to build out there, guys. Obviously, SWIFT, secure standard sending and receiving money globally. That needs to be removed. It is too slow. It is too old. It needs to go. And you've got Trace Financial here, building, mapping, and validation from data transfers. And obviously USDC, Circle, global fintech firm, excuse me, allows all businesses digital currency integration. That is the new world right there in front of you. Can you see that? That is incredible right there. And we have an opportunity to get into, obviously, these projects, Stellar, XRP Ripple, IOTA. You've got Xinfin and Algorand. And again, this is just the beginning right now, guys. It really is. And it's incredible to see that we have this opportunity. Now, just going back here on Twitter. Yeah, this is really interesting right here, guys. You've got Chip Me Up. I'll be your test subject. So check this out. Thanks, Anders L, for this one, guys. But have a look at this. This is basically saying that the Ripple chip right here, that it's going to be implanted. You've got Klaus Schwab coming out here. Have a listen to this.
Aujourd'hui, au bout de ça, on parle de puces qu'on pourra s'implanter. Ce sera quand, ça?
Certainement dans les 10 années à venir. Et d'abord, on va les implanter dans nos vêtements, c'est-à-dire wearables, comme on le dit. Et après, on pourrait s'imaginer qu'on les implante dans nos cerveaux ou dans nos topos. Et à la fin, peut-être il y a une communication directe entre notre cerveau et le monde digital. Ce que nous voyons, c'est une sorte de fusion du monde physique, digital et biologique.
On appelle quelqu'un, on n'a même plus le réflexe de devoir prendre un appareil, ça se fait naturellement. Hein. La technique continue le corps.
Oui, vous parlez et vous dites, je veux maintenant...
Go and watch the rest of that because that is pretty full on, guys. And here it is, the patent. Thank you, Tiag, for this one. Forgive me if I'm not pronouncing your username right, but you've got here is the patent JP Morgan filed in 2013. I'll say it again. Ethereum is JP Morgan and JP Morgan is Ethereum. Link method and system processing internet payments using the electronic funds transfer network. Again, here is the patent right here, and I'll turn the phone so you can see it. This is the actual patent right here from JP Morgan Chase. And pretty full on here, guys. Have a look at this. Very technical stuff right now, but it's pretty full on to see that JP Morgan and Ethereum are together right now. Again, wonder why. Anyway, keep scrolling down here to some other news. XRP wins. Thank you for this. May 2018, JP Morgan applies for blockchain patent described as an exact copy of Ripple. Now, isn't that funny? So again, Ethereum has copied, JP Morgan applies for blockchain patent that described its exact copy of Ripple. Now, I'm wondering, if the whole SEC thing has been brought up and these regulators and in-house people have brought it up because they are trying to stop Ripple being the independent and the one to take over this banking, long-term banking institutions such as JP Morgan. Now, this is another tweet here. There's been rumors flying around that there has been some sort of ended in a settlement right now in the SEC lawsuit. I don't know about this. I don't believe it. Let me go back here. Sorry, this stupid phone just keeps popping up stuff. But again, I don't know. I've been seeing these rumors around here, for the last couple of weeks. Who knows? You never know until the last minute. You got Johnny Deaton. The moderator was wrong. The money they got for their SEC gigs was massive. Hinman got a $15 million for 3.5 years he was at the SEC after he agreed to allow Bitcoin and Ethereum investors help write his speech. They rewarded him by making him partner at the largest crypto fund on the planet. This is an interview by for the SEC officials there. Have a listen to this.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. All right, let me start out with just something that might help us understand the rest of the conversation. Why are you guys doing this? I'm willing to bet that in your previous jobs, the compensation was a little better. You didn't have people that were mad at you about various things and had opinions about your job. So I'd love to ask both of you, Bill and Jay, why are you doing this?
Well, I don't know why Bill's doing it, but I sure am glad he is.
Unbelievable. Anyway, Mastercard and Visa suspended all operations in Russia. That's pretty full on, guys. A lot of people are going to be affected by that. Basically, they cut off Russia from all the global banking system. PayPal, Mastercard, debit cards, holding assets, everything, just cut them completely off. This is what governments are doing now. You've got all these companies hiring for crypto jobs, the NFL, Nike, Hulu, Visa, Meta, Apple, Nvidia, Disney, PayPal, Google, Fidelity, Amazon, Microsoft, JP Morgan, Mastercard, State Street, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America. Incredible, guys. What else we got here? This is what I wanted to play with you, because thank you for XRP Crow for this. Ripple wants to move hundreds of billions of dollars or trillions of dollars between banks internationally. Have a listen to this.
Silicon Valley, when I first started talking about alternative cryptocurrencies in, say, 2013, and I was involved with Ripple very early, there was a whole set of people, including some of our famous tech leaders in Silicon Valley, who would stand up and say, scale economies, the best thing doesn't always win. Bitcoin was first. Bitcoin, everything is going to be Bitcoin. These other things are all going to die. I would stand up and quietly raise my hand and say, well, if you're thinking about enterprise software, it's not all just like the Betamax and VHS and, Netscape versus IE. In fact, in enterprise software, you typically have a lot of different vertical solutions serving different parts of the market with different combinations of features. And so my thought was that we will see different systems for different purposes. And in fact, that is sort of how that's evolved. So I don't think there's one size fits all. So Ripple wants to move, hundreds of billions of dollars or trillions of dollars between banks internationally. So they need a highly scalable system. So when I first started talking about alternative cryptocurrencies...
There you go, guys. It's there in the blue. This is the Susan Athey, board of directors of Ripple. So that's incredible. It's just pretty straightforward there. That's pretty much it for the news today on Twitter. Let's go into have a look at Luna Crush quickly. Thorchain, Near Protocol, Terra Luna, UMA, Solana, Blocktopia is one that I was definitely looking at 2 cents. Wizard X, you've got Chili's, and Vulcan Forged is another one that I'm definitely looking at, as in metaverse and gaming. Sandbox as well, and the rest of them up here as well. Anchor Protocol still sitting in the top 20 right now. You've got Axie Infinity Trust Wallet token, Binance Coin, Metis token, Frontier, Tomo, Certic as well. So Certic are the ones that do those reports for the crypto firms and projects just to verify them. Not sure if it means anything anyway. Now, if we go to total market cap today, 1.7 trillion. You've got $54 billion in volume, which is significantly down. 18,004, BTC 42%, 17% Ethereum. I hope to see that flipped. Again, these are the top gainers today. Not really worried about that. In terms of my portfolio, I'm going to bring it up here for you. Bitcoin sitting at 39,000K at the moment. It is up slightly in the last 24 hours, 0.93%, and I really hope to see this above the 40K mark, which I'm sure we will, because it's very quiet at the moment on the market. XRP is up 3% today, which is really nice to see. Cardano, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu as well is down slightly. Let's have a look here in the last 24 hours. Yes, correct. You've got Stellar, XLM, Hedera, Sandbox, VeChain, Theta, BTT, The Graph, Harmony One, Gala, Neo, Amp, Rose, Theta Fuel, Holochain, Ecomi, XDC, Anchor, Seacoin, Rivain, Nervous Network, Talcoin, MetaHero, Digibyte, Winlink, Superfarm, XYO is up 4.3%, which is nice. UFO Gaming, Constellation DAG, Reef, Reserve Rights, VThor, Proton XPR, Electronium, Veracity, Kin, Star Atlas, Gas, Acropolis, Ubix Network, Olympus DAO. There you go, it's a rug pull for me, and Pipple's just going absolutely nowhere. But that's pretty much it in terms of the market up today. I just wanted to give you an update. And there you go. I've done this all on my phone, so I'm just going to flick this to video. There we go, it's nice. Thank you very much to every single one of you for watching. Let me know any other crypto gems that I should check out in the comments. Be happy to do that tonight. And tomorrow morning we'll talk about it, all right? Stay safe. Have a good weekend, everyone. Peace. Bye.